English podcast.
From Learn English with Joy. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Learn English with Joy. I'm Emily.
And I'm Chris. We're so happy to have you here with us today. Whether you're walking to work, doing the dishes, or just relaxing with a cup of tea. Thanks for choosing to spend this time with us.
You know, Chris, I've talked to so many English learners lately, and there's one thing I hear again and again. I understand English. I know grammar. I even read books. But when I need to speak, when I'm at the cafe or I need help in a store, I just freeze.
Yes, I've heard that too. And honestly, I understand. It's not about how much English you know. It's about what you can use right there in that moment.
Exactly. Like, you walk into a coffee shop and your mind goes blank. You know you want an iced latte, but suddenly you forget how to ask for it politely. Or someone offers to help you, and you want to say no, thank you, but in a kind, natural way, and it just won't come out.
That's why today's episode is so important. It's not about long or complicated grammar rules. It's about real English, the short, clear phrases that people actually say every day.
Yes. The kind of English that makes you feel confident in real life, at the grocery store, in a taxi, at the bus stop, or even just chatting with a new friend.
So if you've ever thought, I want to speak English, but I don't know what to say in daily life, then this episode is for you.
In the next few minutes, we'll walk through 8 to 10 common English phrases. Super easy to remember, simple to say, and very useful in everyday situations.
And we won't just explain them. We'll show you how they sound in real conversations. We'll build scenes you can imagine yourself in, and you'll hear exactly how these phrases work in action.
Plus, we have a little bonus for you. A visit from two of our favorite learners, Mark and Alexander. They have very different personalities, but they both have fun, honest stories about learning English the real way.
Mark is calm and quiet, while Alexander is, well, let's just say he's full of surprises. But both of them will share what's worked and what hasn't in their language journey.
And we hope their stories will remind you that learning English is not about being perfect. It's about being brave, being real, and making steady progress.
So get ready. Take a deep breath. Whether you're just starting out or you've been learning for a while, this is your moment to grow. Let's take the pressure off and bring the joy back into learning English.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's start with one of the most common situations, buying something. Maybe at a cafe or in a store.
That's right. Imagine walking into a coffee shop on a busy morning or stopping by a small shop to pick up a gift for a friend. You know what you want, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. The words just don't come.
We've all been there. You feel nervous. You don't want to say something wrong or sound rude. But here's the truth. That little moment, that small sentence, matters. Because if you have the right phrase, it gives you confidence. And the person you're talking to, they'll understand you clearly, and they'll appreciate your effort.
And the good news? You don't need long sentences or perfect grammar. You just need simple, clear expressions, the kind native speakers use every day.
So today, we'll focus on 4 easy, useful phrases you can start using the next time you order a drink or go shopping. You'll hear them in real conversations, and we'll show you exactly how to use them.
Let's begin with the first one.
Phrase number 1 is, "Can I get?" This is one of the easiest and most polite ways to ask for something. It's friendly, and it works in almost any situation where you're asking for food, drinks, or even help.
Instead of saying, I want a coffee, which can sound a bit direct or even rude, just say, can I get a coffee? It's soft, polite, and natural.
Let's hear it in action. Here's a short scene at a cafe with our friends Alexander and Mark. Mark is working at the counter today.
Good morning. What can I get for you today?
Hi, can I get an iced caramel latte, medium size with oat milk, please?
Sure. Would you like whipped cream on top?
Ooh, tempting. Okay, yes.
Anything else?
No, that's all, thanks.
Great, that'll be $5.
That's such a natural exchange. And Alexander didn't use any long or complicated words, just a simple question. Can I get?
Exactly. It's a phrase that works almost anywhere. At a cafe, a restaurant, even at a train station or the pharmacy. Can I get a ticket to downtown? Can I get some tissues? Can I get a receipt, please?
Once you learn this structure, you can mix and match it with anything you need. It's like a key that opens lots of doors.
And one more tip. Adding please at the end makes it even more polite. So, can I get a coffee, please? Sounds friendly, respectful, and confident.
Practice this phrase the next time you go out, even if it's just at your local market or tea shop. Saying it out loud helps build your fluency.
Ready for phrase number 2?
Let's go.
Phrase number 2 is, I'm just looking, thanks. We use this when we walk into a shop or a clothing store and a staff member comes over and says, Can I help you?
But maybe you don't want help right away. You just want to walk around, browse, and take your time. Instead of saying nothing or feeling awkward, you can use this phrase, I'm just looking, thanks.
It's polite, but clear. You're letting them know you're okay for now, and you'll ask for help if you need it. Let's see it in a simple scene.
Hi there. Can I help you find anything today?
I'm just looking, thanks.
See? That was easy, and it helps you feel in control of the conversation. You don't have to ignore the person or feel uncomfortable. Just smile and say, I'm just looking, thanks.
And when you're ready to ask a question or make a purchase, you can always come back with something like, Can I get? Or, Do you have this in a different size?
These small phrases give you freedom to explore, but still sound polite and natural. They're simple, but they build confidence.
Let's keep going. We'll explore 2 more phrases next. Perfect for when you're ready to check out or keep a conversation going.
Right. Let's hear how this phrase works in real life. Imagine I'm walking into a small gift shop.
Hi there. Can I help you find anything today?
I'm just looking, thanks.
That was short and polite.
Sometimes we go into a shop just to explore. We're not ready to buy.
Saying, I'm just looking, thanks, helps you feel in control, but still kind and respectful.
It's great for any store, clothes, books, gifts, or even electronics.
Ready for phrase number 3?
Let's go.
Phrase number 3 is, Do you take card or cash? This is a very common and useful question when you're about to pay for something. It helps you know whether you can use a credit card or if you need to pay with cash.
It's especially helpful at small cafés, local markets, or food stands, places where card readers might not always be available.
Let's listen to a simple example at a drink stand. Do you take card or cash?
We take both.
Great. I'll pay by card.
Some places don't accept cards, so it's good to ask before you reach for your wallet.
Right. It also saves time and avoids confusion when there's a line behind you.
A short question like this can make the checkout smooth and stress-free.
Let's go to our final phrase for this section. Phrase number 4 is, That's all, thank you. It's a polite and simple way to say you don't want to add anything else. You can use it when ordering food or checking out at the store.
Let's hear it in action.
Anything else today?
That's all, thank you.
It's short and simple, but it's powerful.
It clearly tells the cashier that you're done and still being polite.
You can use this phrase almost anywhere. It always works. So today, we've learned 4 simple phrases. Can I get? I'm just looking, thanks. Do you take card or cash? That's all, thank you.
Try using these next time you go to a cafe or a shop.
Even saying just one correctly can make you feel more confident.
Small steps lead to big progress. Let these phrases be your first step.
Now let's move on to another important part of using English in real life. Small talk.
Yes, starting a conversation with someone you don't know can feel scary, especially if you're shy or unsure what to say.
Don't worry, you don't need to be perfect. You just need a few friendly, simple phrases.
Let's imagine a situation. I'm at a soft skills workshop. I arrive early, and I see someone already sitting in the room. I want to say something, but I'm not sure how.
I'll be the person sitting next to you. Ready to give it a try?
Okay, here we go. Excuse me? Is this seat taken?
No, feel free to sit.
Thanks. So, what do you do?
I teach English podcasts.
That's interesting,
That's it. You just started a conversation in English.
and I didn't need any fancy words.
Let's look at the first phrase. Excuse me. It's polite, short, and works in many situations.
You can use it to ask a question, get someone's attention, or open a conversation.
For example, excuse me, is this the right line? Excuse me, could you help me? Excuse me, do you know the time?
It's a great phrase to remember if you feel unsure how to begin.
The second phrase is, what do you do? It's a friendly way to ask someone about their job or what they do every day.
It's more natural than saying, "What is your job?" which can sound too direct.
And people love to talk about what they do.
It opens the door for a longer, more interesting conversation.
So, if you're ever in a new group, a class, or a meeting, try starting with, excuse me, is this seat taken? What do you do?
Simple phrases like these help you connect with others, even in a second language.
And connection is what language is really all about. So, if you're ever in a new group, a class, or a meeting, try starting with, excuse me, is this seat taken? What do you do?
Simple phrases like these help you connect with others, even in a second language.
And connection is what language is really all about.
But what happens after that? You've started the conversation, and now, what next?
Great question. The next step is to keep the conversation going. And for that, we need phrases that show interest.
Like, that sounds great, and tell me more.
Exactly. These are friendly, positive responses. They encourage the other person to keep talking and open up.
Let's go back to our example. I'll pick up where we left off.
So, what do you do? I teach English podcasts.
That sounds great. Tell me more.
Sure, I create podcast episodes like this one to help English learners speak more naturally.
Wow, that's really helpful. Do you do it full time?
Yes, and I also help design speaking lessons and interactive materials. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds great. It's such a small sentence, but it really shows that you care.
Yes, it makes the other person feel good about what they said. It's like giving a little smile in words.
And tell me more is so simple, but so powerful.
You don't need to ask a big, complicated question. Just saying, tell me more, invites the person to share more details.
And the best part? You don't need to think of what to say next, because they will keep talking.
Let's try one more example. Imagine someone says, I just got back from a trip to Italy.
You can say, that sounds great, tell me more.
Then they might tell you about the food, the cities, or something funny that happened.
And just like that, you've created a real connection with only a few words.
So remember, when someone shares something, big or small, respond with interest.
Use that sounds great to encourage.
And tell me more to continue.
It's how great conversations begin and how friendships can start.
So remember, when someone shares something, big or small, respond with interest.
Use that sounds great to encourage.
And tell me more to continue.
It's how great conversations begin and how friendships can start.
So remember, when someone shares something, big or small, respond with interest.
Use that sounds great to encourage.
And tell me more to continue.
It's how great conversations begin and how friendships can start.
And now, let's wrap up today's episode with a fun vocabulary spotlight.
10 useful words you heard today, all from real-life situations.
We'll go one by one. I'll say the word and we'll give a quick meaning and a simple example.
You can repeat after us if you're listening. It's a great way to practice.
Let's start with the first word. Polite means being respectful and nice in how you speak or act. Example: he is always polite to the waiter.
Next up, phrase. a group of words that go together and have a clear meaning. Example, can I get is a common phrase in cafés.
Word 3. Excuse me. A polite way to get someone's attention. Example. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
Word number 4, to order, to ask for food, drinks, or items. Example, I want to order a coffee and a sandwich.
Here comes number 5. Cash. Paper money and coins you use to pay. Example. Do you take cash or card?
Number 6, receipt, a paper or email that shows what you paid for. Example, don't forget your receipt after shopping.
Number 7. Bag. Something used to carry your items. Example. Can I get a paper bag for these groceries?
Word number 8, to return, to give something back. Example, I returned the shoes because they were too small.
Word 9. Busy. When you have a lot to do or not much free time. Example. Sorry, I'm busy this afternoon. Can we meet tomorrow?
And our last word today, change. Coins or money you get back after paying. Example, I paid $5 and got $1 in change.
That's it. 10 simple but super useful words.
Try using 2 or 3 of them in real conversations this week.
The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel.
And remember, practice makes progress, not perfection.
We believe in you. You've already taken the first step just by listening.
Thanks for joining us today.
We'll see you in the next episode of Learn English with Joy.
Keep learning and keep smiling.
So before we say goodbye today, we just want to remind you of something important.
Yes, learning English isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, practicing, speaking, even when you're unsure.
And making mistakes? That's not a problem. It's part of the process.
In fact, if you're not making mistakes, you're probably not challenging yourself enough.
Exactly. I used to be afraid of speaking French because I didn't want to say things wrong, but the day I let go of that fear was the day I actually started learning.
I love that. And it reminds me of something Brené Brown once said. You can't get to courage without walking through vulnerability. When we speak a new language, we're showing up, trying, and being brave. That's powerful.
So today, let's celebrate progress, not perfection. Did you try saying one new phrase today? Great. That matters. Did you listen and understand just a little more than yesterday? That's amazing. And it's enough.
We know it's not always easy. Learning a language takes time, patience, and a lot of courage. But small wins, repeated daily, lead to big change. Truly.
If you're thinking, but I still don't feel confident, that's okay. Really, it is. Confidence doesn't come all at once. It grows little by little, every time you speak up, even when you're unsure. Every time you say a word out loud, even if your voice shakes, that's growth.
You know, Brené Brown has a quote I really love. She said, "You can't get to courage without walking through vulnerability." That's what speaking English is. It's showing up, trying, not hiding. And that is brave.
So today, we invite you to be brave in a small, simple way. Say one sentence in English before your day ends. Just one. Even if it's something as basic as, I'm learning English. Orient. Today, I listened to a podcast. Say it out loud. Let yourself hear your voice in English. You might surprise yourself.
You don't have to sound perfect. You don't have to use big words. You just have to try. One phrase at a time.
You've got this. And we're so proud of how far you've come just by being here with us today.
Thanks for joining us on Learn English with Joy. We love learning with you.
And remember, every step forward counts. Every word spoken builds your future confidence.
See you next time.